couldn't find a good example of how Lumafusion displays HDR content when using the iPad Pro 12.9 M1 with the mini LED screen. It was one of the main selling features of the iPad that I wanted it for. So I kind of just took the gamble and assuming that it would do a good job, at least in displaying the HDR video while editing and accurately show or semi-accurately be able to display highlights, shadows, and the full dynamic range of the files that you're working with. So here's some example of some footage that I've brought in and just messing around for testing purposes to show how it actually displays while you're editing. And so far it actually does show the HDR content decently accurate on how it should look when you export it. It does utilize the mini LED backlighting to have bright highlights and pretty dark shadows. So if you watch this video on an OLED phone screen that supports HDR, or if you happen to have an OLED TV, I think it'll be a decent representation of what you can expect from editing from the iPad Pro screen. So far I've been happy with it. And with iPad OS 16 and the new features coming out, I think it's going to be even more useful. So hopefully just keeps getting better. One thing of note, the one major limitation I found with Lumafusion when trying to do these edits is the lack of scopes. So I hear that that might be a feature that is in the works, so hopefully it is, but you know, I'm used to using DaVinci Resolve, so even though my display can't accurately represent all the dynamic range, I at least have the scope data to be able to edit to see what my actual brightness is and where it's clipping, and just as a reference. So you do not have that functionality with Lumafusion as of yet.